Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen me properly as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. Hello everyone, I hope that I'm live right now guys. If you guys are able to listen me properly as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, could you guys just let me know once in the live chat? Could you guys just let me know once in the live chat guys if there is no issues with the audio or the video? The video is still okay, the screen is stuck. From my end it's working fine. I don't know why the video is stuck. It shouldn't be. Is the voice audible to you guys, or the voice is also a problem? Is the voice audible? Is the voice audible? Is it fine right now guys? Is it fine right now? Now it's fine. All is good. All is okay. Okay, great. Awesome, guys. Awesome. So, yesterday I got a lot of messages from the students talking about the project itself, that there is a problem with the project, that they don't know React.js and they want to learn it as well. So, what I've done is in this bootcamp, I'm going to have two projects. Okay. Instead of doing one project, we'll have do two projects itself, guys. One project for those students who are there just for the backend web development bootcamp. Okay, just for the backend web development bootcamp, one project will be there, and I will do another project for those students who have been with us from React.js as well as backend web development. For them, I'll create another project that will be there day after tomorrow. Okay, that will be there day after tomorrow itself, guys. So the sticky notes one will do it day after tomorrow. You don't need to attend it live. You don't have to come to the class as well. The project will be there for students who are from React.js itself. Today will be a certain project just for the backend development students, so that nobody is facing any kind of problems, because a lot of messages came to me saying that they are not able to understand, they don't know React.js, how will they be able to make the project. I tried to explain it to them that you don't need the requirement for it, but still I'm able to understand there will be a certain thought process that it might become very hard for the students itself. So what I've done is I'll do both the projects. Okay, I want to make sure that it is comfortable to you guys as well. You guys are not facing any kind of problems or something like that. So I'll do both the projects itself. So today the project that we'll be working upon is a password protected website. Okay, today's project will be a password protected website. So we'll create a website that nobody can access until unless they have the password for it. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? Today's project will try to create a password protected website. Okay, a simple like nobody can access that website until unless they know the password. Now, of course, I will be letting you guys know the password itself, because you want to create that website. Okay, but the React.js and backend web development bootcamp, where we are integrating both the topics together, the sticky notes project itself, that we'll do day after tomorrow. Now you don't need to attend that class. I'll record the entire project myself and I will put it up right over there, that nobody is facing any kind of problems. And so could you guys let me know how many of you guys are from the React.js bootcamp? Could you guys let me know how many of you guys from the current number of students that are there? Some 500 students are there live with us. How many of you guys are from the React.js bootcamp, guys? Please let me know. Just let me know in the live chat, guys. Those who are from the React.js bootcamp. Okay, so some of you guys are from the React.js bootcamp, right? So in the project, I'm going to add a new topic as well that I didn't teach in the React.js bootcamp. That is state management with Redux. So because when we'll be dealing with the project, I have not taught you guys that is state management. So the project will be divided into three halves. The first particular half will be teaching you guys what is state management, why is it necessary, what is Redux, how you can use that to make your project even better. The second half of the project will be based upon implementing implementing Redux concept, state management concept inside of our React.js project that we developed in the first particular bootcamp itself. And the last part of the last part of that video will be the backend code, what to do in the backend so that we are able to manage everything properly. So I hope that you guys will be able to do that. See, that is something just for making a project better. I want to make sure that your projects are one of the best itself that are there when you're putting up on the resume. That's the reason why I will divide the entire video into three halves, and all like, it will be coming into one video itself that will be released day after tomorrow itself, guys. Will that be fine, guys? Please let me know. Will that be fine, guys? Please let me know. Okay, awesome. And when will the project, when will the certificates be sent for this particular boot camp? Where you are going to get the certificate itself? What is the criteria of getting the certificates? Everything I'll be letting you guys know in today's class itself. Okay, in today's class itself, when you are going to receive the project, sorry, certificate, what to do for getting certificate, everything I'll be letting you guys know in today's class itself, guys. Will that be fine? In today's class itself, guys, I'll be letting you guys know that as well. So we don't have a lot of time, guys. Shall we start with our today's class? Shall we start with our today's class, guys? Please let me know. We don't have a lot of time, guys. That's the reason why I'm asking. Shall we start with our today's class, guys? Please let me know. Okay. So the project that we are going to do, I've already explained it to you guys. We are going to create a password protected website itself. It's going to be a very simple website. Some additional concepts will be put up for you guys right over there because it's essential for you guys to understand it. Okay. So I'll just keep my phone right over here so that I'm not facing any kind of problems. And let's start with our class, guys. Right? Okay. Awesome. So let me just open up Code Sandbox. We'll be utilizing Code Sandbox once again. I'll be putting this up on my. Oh, I don't need it. Okay. Did you watch Loki season 2 teaser? Absolutely yes. I watched it. I liked it. I think so. This might be a good Marvel series. Up till now, all the Marvel series were shit. I just liked Loki part 1 itself. That was the only series of Marvel that I liked up till now. I'm a little bit skeptical because the recent series that have came up, including the like, I was expecting a lot from Secret Wars, sorry, Secret Invasion, but yeah, that also proved to be quite disappointing for me. But nevertheless, let's see. Let's keep our hopes up that maybe just like season 1 of Loki, season 2 will also be something that we will be enjoying right over there. Let's hope for that. That's the only thing that we can do. Right. So let me share my screen with you guys. Okay. So let me present my screen to you guys because then I know like every single day I'll forget once again to share my screen and you guys will be like, you forget to share your screen, sir. Okay. So right over here, guys, I'm currently opening up the sandbox as you're able to see. Okay. I'm very sorry, guys. Okay. It is taking some time to open it up. I don't know why. I hope that that gets opened up. Otherwise, we are in a hell lot of a trouble itself. We'll have to write the entire code from scratch. I really don't want to do that. Let me just refresh the video page. Maybe that makes it work. Otherwise, we'll go further with Repel it itself if this is not working. We'll just wait for 1 minute more. If it starts working, it's fine. Otherwise, we'll go further. Yeah, Moon Knight was also a great series. I really liked Moon Knight as well. Okay, this is not working, I guess. So we'll just open up Repel it, guys. We'll open up Repel it because I think so. The sandbox is not working right now. There's a huge problem with sandbox. It works sometimes. It does not work sometimes. So I will create a Repel it itself, guys, for right now. Okay, no issues in that. We'll do the exact same steps from yesterday itself, nothing less, nothing more. We don't require the index.js, guys. So just delete this. You'll delete the index.js file. Where what we're going to do right now is that new tab, we'll just close it up. Make sure we will go into shell. I'll just do a PWD, guys. Present working. Sorry, I'm very sorry. I just wrote PWS instead of PWD. PWD. Okay. So we are currently here. Let's do an ls list modules package, blah blah blah. Let's create a folder, guys. mkdir project. Name it as project itself. We'll go into cd project. Once we are present right over here, we'll create our index.js file. So let's do that. Let's create our index.js touch index.js. We'll create our touch index.html. Both of the files, both index.js as well as index.html, our mail HTML file. We'll create both of them right over here, guys. Once we have created them, let's open the file up. So inside of project, as you're able to see, index.html as well as index.js is present. We'll go inside of index.js. Before doing that, we'll have to check if we have to initialize npm, because this is a new fresh project. So we have to initialize npm. So could you guys let me know what is the command to initialize npm? Let me just open up your live chat. Can somebody let me know what is the command to initialize npm, guys? Command for initializing npm. Can somebody let me know? Command for npm, guys. Npm init. Amazing, guys. Great. So npm init init. Let's initialize npm right over here. Okay, package name project version 1.0.0 description. This is proj for backend boot. Entry point index.js, test command nothing, git repository nothing, keywords nothing, author, let's put my name right over here. You can put your name when you're creating your project, guys. Shaurya Sinha. License ISC, is that okay? Absolutely fine. The next thing that we need to do is install the packages that we want to use, right? So the Express.js package and the body parser package and the NodeMon package. These are the three packages that we are going to use, right? So we'll go to npmjs.com, guys, and from there we'll search the packages, that is EXPRESS Express.js. Okay, Express.js, guys, that is the package that we need to install first. Usually I prefer to copy paste it, guys, so that I'm not making any kind of mistakes. Certain times what happens is you make a spelling mistake or something like that, and some other package gets installed, because there are a lot of different packages with almost the same name. So I always prefer to just copy paste it so that I'm not making any kind of mistakes at any particular point of time. So npm install express, as you're able to see, I'm currently doing that. So it will take us a second or two, guys, more to install it. Give it a second or two. In the meanwhile, we'll search for the second particular thing, guys. So the second particular thing is our next particular package, that is the body parser. We'll take up the body parser package, guys. Now I'm going to tell you guys something new as well, guys, while we'll be doing the project. Okay. So let's do that. Like I said, guys, these so many of you guys are asking, sir, certificate has not yet been sent. My question to you guys is the bootcamp over? How will you be able to receive the certificate if the bootcamp itself is not over? Just think about it a little bit logical manner itself. A little bit IQ. You should be having that much IQ that the bootcamp is not over. How will you be sent the certificate? How the certificates will be sent, when you are going to get the certificates, where you are going to get the certificates, how you are going to set the certificates, everything I'll be letting you guys know at the end of today's class. So if somebody is asking this particular question related to submission of project or related to certificates itself, just help them out a little bit in the live chat. Just let them know at the end of today's class. I'll be letting them know, because otherwise they'll be asking the same question and I will not be able to complete the project itself. So please do help them out, guys. It will be of a really, really, really great help for me, guys, if it's possible. Okay, so copy and then let's go back and paste it right over here. Enter. And the last is NodeMon. We need to install NodeMon as well. So install NodeMon as well, guys. Certificates are also important. I won't say that certificates are not important, but right now when you're learning, focus upon the learning, because I haven't even told when the certificate will be given to you guys. So just focus upon the learning itself, guys. And yes, about the certificates, I'll be letting you guys know, right? What will I do with the certificates, keeping your certificates with me? I have no benefits in that. I have to give it out, right? Just wait patiently. Okay. So we have installed everything, guys. There's no issues. We can go back to our index.js and we can start writing our code, guys. So the first thing that we have to do right now is that the first thing that we have to do is get the like all the packages utilized right over there. So up till now we were using something called as require. You guys remember that? We were using something called as require right over there. Do you guys remember it, or have you guys forgotten about that, guys? You guys remember, right? So up till now, what we were doing is we were writing something like const express is equals to require require and then express. So this is the older version of JavaScript, guys. The older version of JavaScript. This is how we used to get the packages in the older versions of JavaScript. Now that we are currently in the newer versions of JavaScript, guys, although this command still works, and I had to teach you guys this because most of the JavaScript that you will be learning or practicing or looking at documentations or looking at tutorials or asking doubts online, you will see this particular statement everywhere wherever they are required, whether they are used express itself. But in the latest version of JavaScript, we don't do this. We use import statements. Import express from express express. In the latest versions of JavaScript, instead of writing const express because you require express, we prefer writing import express from express. Both the particular sentences have the exact same meaning. Please try to understand this, guys. Both the sentences have the exact same meaning. Just that in the latest versions of JavaScript, we prefer to import our packages rather than require it. So you need to be familiarized with both the things. Both the things mean the exact same thing. There's no change in the meaning. Just that in the latest versions of JavaScript, we prefer writing it in such a way itself. Similar to that, for example, with import body parser from body parser. Okay, I'm very sorry. I thought it will auto-complete it. Okay. Import body parser from body parser itself. That is this like same. Instead of const, you are using import statements. The next particular thing that we need to get right now is our import. Okay, we don't need to use import right now, so we can directly use something else. So const app, just like yesterday, const app is equals to express. Require, we will create the express function itself so that we don't have to write express again and again. And next thing is that we will be using, we'll tell our app to use the body parser method. Okay, just like yesterday. Body parser method to parse whatever input is coming from the front end itself, guys. So body parser dot, which method we'll be using from body parser? Can somebody remind me? Which method are we going to use from body parser? Can somebody remind me, guys? Please let me know. Can somebody remind me which method from body parser are we going to use? Because we are not doing anything new, guys. Up till now, whatever I'm writing is from the day before yesterday's class itself. If you guys have done the revision, you guys will be able to understand it. If you have not done the revision, then I can't help you guys out with that. Okay. URL encoded. Amazing, guys. You will be using URL encoded. Okay. So we'll go to our code, guys, once again. We'll use the URL encoded method, URL encoded. And from that, we'll use extended is equals to true. Okay, extended extended, and we'll use extended that is true, guys. Okay, true. Now a new thing, guys. So here we have utilized body parser, right? Here you have utilized body parser itself. Now you don't have to use body parser. You can actually use directly express as well, and that will also work for you guys. So express, because in the latest versions of express, it already comes with the URL encoded method. It already comes with the URL encoded method itself. But everywhere on the internet, it is usually a fact that you will be seeing the body parser method being used, because it makes the code a little bit more clear that what the code actually does. It parses the body. Okay, it parses the request as inside of the body itself. Right, that is what it does. So it makes your code a little bit more clear that what you are trying to do with the code. But most of the online space that you will be seeing, you will be using body parser method directly. But yes, you can actually do it using directly express as well. So express URL encoded will also work for you in the exact same way. But because we are maintaining the things that are there online on what others are doing as well, and I want you guys to understand each and every topic properly, this makes your code extremely understandable that what your code is trying to do. And that is the reason why I prefer using body parser mostly. But again, that is a personal preference for you guys. But yes, express also comes with the URL encoded method. Okay, the next thing that we want to do is we want to create the get method and the post method, right? So let's do that. So app dot get at the forward slash location. We'll create the function funcgion function, and that function is going to be request comma response, and we'll be having our parenthesis right over here, and this function will be handling a response dot send file, and that file will be underscore underscore dir name plus, and then you are having your uh, forward slash index.html. This is the file that we want to send, right? So send file. This is also something that we have already seen day before yesterday. I'm just rewriting it. In a similar manner, we'll be doing app dot post. If we are getting any post method, so we'll have to write the index.html. We haven't done that. We'll be doing that at the forward slash location. If you are getting anything, so function function request comma response, and then we'll be sending we'll just send a particular message right now. So response dot send this is not password protected. Okay, because right now we are just implementing a basic code. We are not creating any password encoded thing right now. Just creating a basic layout, and then we'll be doing that. The next thing is to create the app.listen method that is going to listen to what is happening on the server, right? So app.listen listen. And guys, you should have practiced at least this much. And this is the pace, because if you are practicing it once or twice, because every day for 2 days we are doing this, if you have practiced it, it will become a second nature to you guys. See, okay, so first we need to import it, then we need to create our app. We want to create the body parser method itself. We want to create the get function, the post function. We need to create the app.listen method. It only happens if you guys are actually practicing it. It is not something that you can memorize. You have to practice it so that you are able to understand why it is being used. So you will be able to say, "Acha, this is what is missing. Okay, I can make these changes and use it right over here." So make the listening to port 3000 itself. I will create as a function right over here. And that function will be an anonymous callback function that will send console.log, and we'll log the message. So what message should I log? Server has started on port 3000. Okay, simple message. Let's create that. We have created our entire code. Okay, and now we'll go back to into our uh, file itself. So let us open our file index.html. Let us see if we are able to make some changes right over here. HTML, okay, that won't work. Okay, I think so. I'll have to write the entire thing on my own itself. So I have the HTML file. I'll be providing you guys with the HTML file, guys, so you don't have to worry about it. Let me just find the files. I'll just right now. I'll just copy paste it because I don't want to write it again and again. That is just a hell lot of a thing for me as well. We find the file. Okay, so we'll create a very simple file itself, a very simple file that we used on that day. We are going to make a little bit change. So what do we want right now is that we'll create a simple file that basically can be sent so that we are able to see everything is working fine. So HEAD head, let's create that. Let's keep up the title right over here. Uh, protected. We will go back into the body. Later on, I'll put up the entire code, guys. Right now, I'm just doing random shit itself right over here. H1 main page. Let's just put main page so that everything is working fine or not. We can just cross verify that everything has been put up from our end. I hope so. I have not missed anything. Let us do a particular like node mon index.js. Wait. Okay, app crash, waiting for file changes to start. I made certain issues. Import express from express. Blah blah blah. Type module in part package on use .msjs extension. No trace warning where the warning was created. Blah blah blah. Import import. I hope that the spelling of import is right. Not use import statement outside a module. I think so. I'm not using it outside a module. I've installed Express. I hope so. Let me just see if the Express has been installed or not. Control C. In npm install express Express. Did I not install Express? I think so. I had installed Express. What happened right over there? Oh, so it's so somebody's saying it's capital A in app. You don't have to do that. Like it's fine if you are not doing that as well because it's something that you are declaring it as. I can declare it as Shaurya as well. Okay, I can declare it as Shaurya as well. So you don't have to worry about that. That is something that you can do whatever you want, right? Nodemon index.js. Okay, again it has crashed right over there. This time, what is the issue? You not use import statement outside a module. Why is it outside a module itself? Okay, so maybe because the node JS is installed outside our module, that is the major problem that we are facing right now. So what is happening is our project is present outside. So node is present outside our particular project, guys. That is the problem that we are facing right over here. So Node.js, the environment that you have created, it things are getting imported from there, and that is present outside our folder right now. So let's do one thing to make things simple. Instead of using import right now, I'll just use const. Okay, no issues in that. Const express is equals to require express. No issues in that. I'll just change it to require. I think so that shouldn't make any kind of problems for us. Const body parser is equals to require body parser. This should make it work properly. Let us go back to our shell. Let us try to restart it. Nodemon index.js. Okay, now it is starting absolutely fine. We will open it up in a new tab. We don't require to see this. As you're able to see, the main page is index.html is coming up to our screen, guys. And there's no issues in that. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to see this, guys? Everything is working fine right over here. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please let me know. Okay, what is being shared right now? Good. Okay, so the next thing that we want to do is we'll go back to our index.js, guys. And inside of the index.js, what is our main aim? Our aim is to create a password protected website. So right now what is happening is on this particular website, we need to put up a password form. Okay, wherein you have to enter the password, and only after entering the right password, you should be able to go to a certain website, a password protected website itself. Maybe that website has a movie to it or a video to it or whatever you want to do. Okay, so right now our aim is to create a password protected website. So on this particular website, that is the main website, we need to have a form that takes in your password. Okay, that takes in your password itself. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? We need to create a form that is able to take in your password itself. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please let me know. Yes, everybody is able to understand. Okay, great. So create a password protected form itself, guys. A very simple form. It is very simple to create as well. So right over here, we'll go back to our code and we'll go to index.html. I'll provide you guys with this so you don't have to worry about it. Okay, so SECRETS secrets, that will be the name of our website, and that will be the heading of our website itself, guys. We'll keep the heading as bold, or secrets is fine. Okay, or shall we be protected? Would be fine. Protected page. Okay, that looks much more elegant. We'll create a form. I'll provide you guys with the like HTML code, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay, so form, and we'll have to provide it with action. Action will be /check check, and then method method. Put it up as post. Inside of the form, we are going to have a password protection, guys. So we'll keep a label first. Not blue label, black label, red label, just label itself for right now. For is equals to password. And then we'll have the text PASSWORD password. We'll have our input right now. Input. TYP type. We'll put up the type as text. And then we'll have the ID as password. Yeah, I did press equal to right over there. Okay. And we'll keep up the name as password as well. Okay. Next, what we'll be doing is we'll create an input button once again. So input type is equals to submit. And then we'll put up our value as submit once again. Okay, and we'll have to end our form. So the form has already been ended. Control F. Now this is the form that I've created, guys. Again, I'll be giving you guys the HTML code, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay, you don't have to worry about it, guys. I'll be giving you guys the HTML code, so you don't have to worry about that. We'll stop our server, we'll reload our server once again, and we'll go back to our website. We'll refresh our page, so we should be able to see our folder, our submission itself, guys. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to see this, guys? Please let me know. Everybody is able to see this? Yes. Now, what is our aim? When we enter a password right over here, that password is actually sent to our backend. And from our backend, we should be able to access it and use it. That is the aim, guys. We need to access it and use it. Okay. So let's do one thing. First, let us see how to send the password to the backend. Okay. That is the main thing, right? So create a function. Now, before doing that, I need to introduce you guys to something else as well. That is called as an arrow function. So up till now, we were using a normal as function. This is what I call as a normal as function. Okay, this is one of the oldest methods of creating a function. But again, we are shifting to a newer version of JavaScript, guys. So we need to be adopting to certain new things that are coming up with the newer versions. One of the main things that is coming up right over here is called as an arrow function, guys. Okay, it's called as an arrow function. So we need to create an arrow function right over here, guys. Creating an arrow function is very simple. Let's look at this get method, guys. Let's look at this get method right over here, guys. I will convert this anonymous callback function into an arrow function. Okay, I'll convert this anonymous callback function to an arrow function, guys. I just have to remove function from right over here. I have to put up an arrow right over here, guys. I have to put up an arrow right over here, and I have converted that normal anonymous callback function into an arrow function. That's it. It's as simple as that, guys. I've converted the normal old version of functions that we were using into the latest version, that is the arrow function, guys. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to see this, guys? Please let me know. Very simple. Remove function, put up arrow. That's it. Remove function, put up arrow. As simple as that, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. What we have to do? Two things. Remove function, put up arrow. As simple as that, guys. Nothing too complicated about it, right? Everybody on the same page. So now, why are we using like this? Because we have to do that. It is according to the latest version of JavaScript itself, and we need to make sure that we are using the latest version of JavaScript at any particular point of time. For this as well, remove function, put up arrow, Control S. Okay, as you're able to see, the website is still working absolutely fine. There's no issues with the website. Okay, so now that we have learned about it, the first thing that we need to do is get the data from the front end. Okay, now when the user, so automatically whenever a new user is coming to our website, he is currently not authenticated, right? He doesn't has the password. We don't know if he has the password or not. By default, the person coming to our website is usually not authenticated, right, guys? Are you guys able to understand this? Because we don't know if that person is authenticated or not. We have no idea if the person is authenticated or not. So by default, we are assuming that he's not authenticated. Okay. So we'll put up a particular const, guys. Oh, sorry, var and user authenticated. User is authenticated, guys, and we'll put up the value as false. That is by default, he is not authenticated with us. By default, he is not authenticated with us itself. I'm very sorry. By default, he is not authenticated with us. That is what we are declaring right now. Now I'll create a function, guys, that will basically check whether the user is like if the password is correct or not. We need to check, right? Whatever password the user is entering, is that password correct or not? Now we have to do that for every single user that is coming up to our website. So we'll create a function that basically gets the password from the front end, checks whether the password is correct or not, and then provides us that okay, the user is authenticated or the user is not authenticated. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, because we need to check whether the user is authenticated or not for every single user. And to do that, what do we need to do? We need to get the password from the front end. We need to check whether the password is correct or not, and depending upon that, we need to give an answer. We need to return something, that is the user is authenticated or the user is not authenticated. We have to give that back. Again, functions, original functions that we learned, guys. So we'll create a function, guys. We'll create a function. We'll call it as what should we call it as? User check. Let's like protected check or something like that. Let's put it up as user check. You can name it something useful, guys. I'm not able to get something right now in my head. I'm just putting up user check. Okay, that's it. And then it is also going to take in request and response. So request, comma response, guys. And this is going to take up an arrow function, guys. Again, an arrow function right over here. Or should we not do that arrow function? Let's leave the arrow function for right now. We'll directly use it right over here, guys. A normal ass function itself, guys. And were you guys able to understand up till this point of time? Why do we create a user check? Why are we creating a user check, guys? Were you guys able to understand that? Can somebody let me know? Whether you guys were able to understand, guys? Can somebody let me know? I hope so you guys were able to understand why we are doing that. Okay, so I'll create a const, guys. Const password, password password, which will be equal to response dot body dot response dot body or dot password. If you are using dot password, we'll directly use password itself, password password. You can use dot password as well as direct password, guys. We have seen when we were using T1 and D2, N1 and N2 previously, day before yesterday, we used dot N1, dot N2 to access the value. You can use password as well directly, guys. You can use password as well directly. right over here. Both of them will work absolutely fine, guys. There's no issues in that. I'm showing you guys both because I want you guys to understand all the methods that are there. The next thing that we have to do is we need to check if the current password is equal to the password that we have set or not. We have to check if the current password is equal to the password that we have set or not. So I will set the password as DevTown. Okay, I'll set the password as DevTown, guys. So to check that, we'll have an if statement. Okay, if the passwords are the same, so PASSWORD password, to check if something is equal to the other or not, we use three equal to signs, guys. Instead of JavaScript, we use three equal to signs. Password equal to the password that we want to check it against. The password that we want to check it against, that is DevTown. DEVTOWN DevTown. Okay. So if this particular statement is correct, that means the user has written the right password. Only in that particular statement we will be changing user. Okay, what was the user is authenticated as true. Okay, user is authenticated as true, guys. We'll reassign it to true. Why? Because if in the case that we have entered the correct password, that is DevTown, only in that particular case itself the user should be authenticated as true. The user should be authenticated as true, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? And in JavaScript, again, like I said, every programming language is different, guys. Every programming language is different. We need to check if password is equal to DevTown or not. That uses three equal to signs inside of JavaScript, guys. That uses three equal to signs inside of JavaScript, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? It basically checks that the text should be the exact same and should be of the same data type as well. It should have no difference between the two. It should be the exact same. That is why we are using three equal to signs. It's a little bit different in JavaScript than the other programming languages, guys. Okay. Now, the problem that is here is that this is working absolutely fine. I don't think so there is any kind of problems in this, right? I don't think so there's any kind of problems that you are able to see in this, right? Everything is working absolutely fine. The only thing that we need to focus upon right now is that okay, so now we need to tell. So just like we told our app to use body parser, right? We told our app to use body parser itself. You guys remember that? Please let me know. We told our app to use body parser. Now these are called as middleware, guys. Okay, the technical term for these are middleware. Okay, why middleware? Because between your actual code of get and post and between your import and export, these are the things that basically lies. So whenever Express starts, okay, whenever your backend starts, the first thing that it does, it runs these middlewares. It runs all these middlewares itself. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Is two equal to signs same as three equal to signs? No. In two equal to signs, it basically just compares the values. Okay, if it is string or numbers, it doesn't care about that. It just compares the values. In three equal to signs, it will compare the data type as well as the value itself. Okay, so like I said, guys, these are called as middlewares. As soon as your backend basically starts, it basically first runs the middlewares itself. It basically first runs the middlewares right over here. So we need to run this user check method as well. This is a middleware that we have created. Although this is a very shitty ass middleware, but this is a example middleware that we have created. And we want to ask our app to use it. Okay, we want to ask our app to use it, guys. So we want it to use our user check middleware that we have created. Okay, user check middleware that we have created, guys. Now there's a one problem with this, guys. Everything is fine. There's no issues. Everything is perfect, guys, for us. But there's this one issue right over here. Now, creating a normal function, we are able to understand that, okay, it requires the request and the response because of it requires the body itself and we need to get the password, all these kind of stuff. But there's another thing that it actually requires. Because, again, this is not just a particular function. It is a middleware right now. And whenever you want to create a middleware, there's additional one line of code that you have to write every single time. First, inside of the requirements, you have to mention next. Okay, you have to mention next, next, guys. And that next you have to create inside of it next. You have to do this. So basically, next is an inbuilt function inside of Java, inside of Express itself, that basically is present right over here to tell our app that okay, after you have run this particular user check, you still have to go further. It is just a middleware. It is not the end of your code. It is not something that you are stopping the entire backend right over here. You still have to move further. Once this middleware has been run, continue listening to port 3000, continuing answer to the get request and post request. And to do that, we basically provide next right over here and the function next here as well. So without this, the code won't function properly, guys. Without this, the code won't function properly. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please let me know. Yeah, Pico, you can understand it in such a way as well. It's like saying to our backend, after doing this, continue your work. Do not stop right over here. Do not start sleeping right over here. Continue your work. Okay, that's an excellent example. I think so. I should have used that example itself. Okay, thank you so much, Pico. That was a good example. Something went in my eye. Okay. Okay, let's move on to the next particular part, guys. Now that we have done this, we need to reset our post method, guys. So instead of doing this, we are going to have something else. So we'll just remove the entirety of this, guys. We don't require any of this. So just remove this in its entirety. Now, if the user is authenticated, okay, if in the case the user is authenticated, guys, if user is authenticated, that is, if this is true. So by default, if you're just writing this is, if you are basically checking if it is true or not. That is what you're checking right over here, guys. If this is true, that is user is authenticated, in that particular time, we need to send response.send file. We need to create two files as well, guys. So let us first create two files. Okay, we'll stop this server and we'll create touch touch secret.html. Okay, we'll create two files, guys. Touch secret.html, and we'll create another file, guys. We'll create another file right over here. That is, if this user is not authenticated. If the user is not authenticated, we'll create another file, guys. We'll name it as we'll just send him back to the index.html. Let's do that. Okay, we'll just send him back to the index.html. So we don't have to create anything. Inside of the secret.html, let us try to write some code so that we are able to see what we have to do. So we'll go back right over here inside of secret.html. Where did my secret.html go? Yeah, secret.html. We'll write some particular file, guys. So HTML, TAD head, TITL title, SECRET secret. Have a body tag right over here. And we'll put this is our hidden page. Okay. Now, not everybody should be sent to this particular page, guys. This is an HTML page that we want to show if in the case the user is entering the right password. This is protected, guys. This is the protected page that we will be using. Are you guys able to understand this? This is the protected file that we want to showcase to our user. This is not something that should be showcased to every single person, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. This is something that we don't want to showcase to every single user, guys. It should be only showcased to people who are able to see, like who are able to write the right code, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? My live chat has just, I don't know why I'm not able to see the live chat. Give me a second, guys. I'm not able to see the live chat, guys. Give me a second. Give me a second, guys. Okay. Yeah, now I'm able to see that. So like I said, guys, this particular page should only be showcased to those people who are entering the right passwords. We'll go back to our index.js. Right over here. And here we'll be sending the file that is our secret file, because we want to send the secret file right over here, guys. So send file and then underscore dir name plus and then secret. So we'll send just the /secret.html. Okay, that's the password protected site itself, guys. And then we are going to else if the user is not authenticated. Okay, if the user is not authenticated, guys, in that particular case, we are going to send response.send file __ dir name plus /secret. Sorry, we have to send it back to index.html. Okay, /index.html. Okay, now the point is that the post is not going to come on the / location, guys. Okay, please try to understand this. The post is actually not going to come on the / location. The reason for that is inside the index.html, I've set the action to / check. I don't want him to go to secrets.html, guys. I don't want him to go to secret.html. So I've created another path, guys. I've created another path, just like / about us is there, / contact us is there, / is there. Okay, all these are different paths. I've created a new path right over there that is called as / check. So whenever we press submit, it is going to take us to / check. The post is going to happen at the location / check, guys. That is where the post is going to happen. That is where it is going to be checked if the user is authenticated or not. If he is authenticated, only then show him the secret.html. If he is not authenticated, then show him index.html. Are you guys able to understand this? What I've done right over here, guys? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? What I've done right over here? I don't want him to check on just / itself. I want him to check, even though we are opening up the website as /, the post is getting checked on / check itself, guys. Okay, let's try it out, guys. Let's save this. Let's go back to our shell. Let's restart our project itself, guys. Let's restart our project, nodemon index.js. Again, no errors whatsoever. Server has started on port 3000. We'll go back to our website, refresh our page. Rest.body is not a function. Oh, did I make any errors right over there? Okay, I'm very sorry, guys. I'm very sorry. I made an error right over there, guys. Instead of writing request.body, I have written response.body. So REQ, request.body, guys. Do not make these type of errors like me, guys. Do not make these type of errors. It is we have already learned about this, that instead of the request, you have your body. So instead of writing request, I've written response right over there, guys. So please don't make certain type of errors like me. Make sure that you are paying attention while you are creating the same. Okay, request. Hey, what happened right over here? Error. I'm still getting the same error. Request.body is not a function. What did I do? Oh. I've written the wrong parenthesis, guys. I'm very sorry. I've written the wrong parenthesis, guys. That is the reason why it was not working. It should be a square parenthesis, not a circular parenthesis, guys. Okay, it should be a square parenthesis. I hope that now it works properly. Yeah. So please make sure that these things you are updating right over there. The first thing is write request.body. And the second thing is use square parenthesis, not rounded parenthesis, guys. Square parenthesis. I had to use rounded parenthesis. I don't know why. Okay, square parenthesis, guys. So do not make these type of errors while you're doing it, because request.body is not a particular function, guys. It's not a function, right? You can use directly .password as well. You can directly use .password as well. Okay, this is the method that we used early on, right? .password. But the latest method of using JavaScript basically tells to put up parentheses. This is much more easier for people to understand as well, because everybody uses the exact same thing. Yeah, are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Okay, so let's try it out once again. So everything is working fine. We are getting our website opened up properly. Let's try to enter DevTown, DEVTOWN. That is the right password. Let's click on submit. Let's hope everything works properly. And this is our hidden page. So we are getting sent to our hidden page itself. Let us go back to our website. Let's try to enter a wrong password. Let's try to enter a wrong password itself. Let's enter Shaurya Sinha or just Shaurya itself. Let's see if we are sent back to the main page, or we are sent back to our original page itself? Okay, we are still getting sent back to this page. I think so. I've made any kind of issues right over there. Okay. Okay, so maybe I'm getting authenticated once again. Let me just restart the server once. Maybe I'm getting like it is making me authenticated again and again. Let's restart the server once again. Control C. Put them on index.js. I've restarted my server. Go to my website. I'll enter a wrong password right here. Shaurya. I'll click on submit. And I'm getting sent back here. Okay, so what is happening right over here is that because once I've entered a right password, please try to understand it. Once I've entered a right password itself, I'm authenticated already, right? I've already authenticated myself. Please try to understand this, guys. I've not put up a log out button. Okay, I have not put up a log out button, guys. Once I've authenticated myself, every time I can access all the pages right now. It is always true. I'm already authenticated, right? For example, right now I'm not authenticated. If I try to put up something right over here, guys, if I try to put up a wrong password, PIU, okay, I click on submit, I'm still getting sent back right over here because right now I'm not authenticated. As soon as I send the right particular thing, DevTown, DevTown, I click on submit, guys. I've authenticated myself. No, now that I'm authenticated, I can use any particular page. I can go to the original page once again. Even if I write the wrong password, I'm still authenticated. Even if I write the wrong password, I'm still authenticated itself. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand what I'm trying to say? Please let me know, guys. You're not resetting the flag in the code. Exactly. I'm not resetting the flag in the code because I don't want to put up a logout button. You can definitely do that. Just put up a logout button on every page. And whenever you click on that page, post method should be run. That really resets the flag to false. And then you can log in, log out to the page at any particular point of time. Okay. But are you guys able to understand what I'm trying to say to you guys? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Will you guys be able to implement this code? I'll show you guys the code once again. Will you guys be able to implement this code, guys? Please let me know. Will you guys be able to implement this code, guys? Please let me know, guys. So if you don't want this to happen, what you can do is right over here itself, you can just reset the flag once again. Okay. Right away, instead of having user is auth, if it is true, in that case, you can just write user is auth is equals to false. You can reset it to false itself, guys. And then you can go to your website and go back to your original page. Now, every time that you are going back to the original page, for example, I will enter a wrong password, Shaurya. I'll click on submit. I will not be, okay. So I'm, okay, I think so. I did that, did not happen right over there. Let me just change it back. I've already authenticated myself, so I will have to reset the entire backend itself. Let me just reset the entire backend for you guys. Yes, again, Control C. Start the server once again. Go back to our website. Hit the wrong password, so it should work. Submit. Yes, it is working absolutely fine. Now, if I write the right password, guys, DevTown. If I write the right password right over here, I click on submit. I'm able to go back to our hidden page. But once I come back to our original page, guys, once I come back to our original page, I'm no longer authenticated right now. So if I write the wrong password, Shaurya, I should not be able to go back to the right page. I will have to re-authenticate myself. I'll have to re-authenticate myself every single time. So DevTown, which is not a great idea. You should put up a logout button itself. But just to make sure that you are able to understand, I've just implemented it right over here. Just to put up a logout button, it is very simple. You can just put up a logout button, add some JavaScript code to it, saying that it should run this particular line of code. But yeah, for right now, what I've done is I've just implemented that. I'll provide you guys with the index.html file because the secret.html has nothing. You can create this on your own itself. That is up to you guys to create it. Okay. The index.html file I'll be giving you guys right now. Give me a second. Okay, I'll give you guys the index.html file. So I'll just upload it on Google Drive itself. And then I'll be letting you guys know about the certificates as well, guys. So you don't have to worry about it. Just let me just give you guys the index.html first. Okay. So open. Okay, I will have to change the name. Okay. Move to bin. Rename. Share. Share. Anyone with the link. Viewer. Copy. And I'll provide it in the description of the video, guys. So inside of edit, I'll just go. I'll provide the HTML code right over here for this particular project. Okay, so if you refresh or reload the video itself, you will be able to see the HTML code down the description, guys. Okay, if you refresh or reload the video, just like close it and open it once again, you will be able to see the HTML code down the description of the video itself. Okay, is able to understand this? Please let me know. Sir, error while running cmd comma nodemon index.js. Reinstall nodemon. Okay, do not miss the hyphen g. Reinstall nodemon. Do not miss out the hyphen g. Okay. Okay. So now that you have got everything right over here, guys, we can go back to our code. I'll just scroll through the entire code once so that any line that you have missed out, you are able to see that once again. I'm just slowly scroll it down so that you are able to pause it, see it at any particular point of time that you are not able to understand a particular line, or you are not able to see if you are facing any kind of problems while writing the code itself. I just scroll through the entire code once again, guys. Okay. And okay, so that is done right up there, guys. Now coming back to the main point of concern that I think so most of you guys will be having. Sir, certificate, sir. Okay, yeah. Most of you guys will be having the doubt, right? What is the certificate? When is the certificate? How is the certificate? Why is the certificate? Right? Or am I the only one having that? I think so many of you guys will be having that, right? Why is the certificate? How is the certificate? Where is the certificate? When is the certificate? Okay. Okay, so let's start with the most easiest thing itself. First of all, this boot camp today is now over. Okay, this boot camp today is now over, guys. So you don't have to come at any particular point of time after this if you want. If you want to continue learning further, we are starting out with the cloud computing bootcamp from 8:15 today. At 8:15, we'll be starting out with cloud computing with AWS. Our main three focuses will be how to deploy a static website, a simple HTML, CSS, JavaScript website using S3 bucket. How to deploy an EC2 instance itself, that is a dynamic website, a website with a backend, how to deploy that. And the third particular project I will be working towards is how to use artificial intelligence inside of our cloud computing itself, that is Amazon SageMaker. The three projects that we'll be doing inside of the bootcamp. Now, again, just to remind you guys, although you guys have been a part of this particular bootcamp, when you are entering into the next boot camp, we will again be assuming that you don't know anything about programming, you don't know anything about coding itself. We will be again starting from the basics, from the point what is web development. We will be starting from the basics, because even if you are going to come for the next boot camp, there are other students that are going to join us as well. So we need to keep a lookout for them as well. So like I said, guys, to take that into consideration, you need to understand, we need to help the other students out as well, guys. That is the reason why everything will start from the basics at 8:15. Okay, even if you have not registered for the same, if you want to participate in the bootcamp, come at 8:15, learn right over there, fill up your attendance properly, and then like that will be my particular suggestion to you guys. Okay, the next thing is certificates associated with this particular bootcamp, backend web development certificates. Okay, two particular things that you need to remember. 4 certificates are there, guys. Your Microsoft certificate, DevTown certificate, Google certificate, Amazon certificate. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. 4 certificates are there, guys, for this particular bootcamp itself. Now, the first set of certificates will be released in the next 2 days. That is by 3rd morning, 3rd of August morning itself. Please remember this. If you guys have at least 6 days of attendance out of 7, okay, there's 7 to 8 days of attendance that I've taken up, right? If you have 6 or 7 days of attendance, only those students, okay, only those students will be provided with the Microsoft and the DevTown certificate. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? Only those students will be provided with the DevTown and the Microsoft certificate by the 3rd morning, 3rd August morning. Please do not message me. Please do not email me before that. Okay, where will be these 2 certificates sent to you guys? In your email ID. Whatever email ID that you have used to send your attendance, whatever email ID you have used to send us your attendance, on that email ID you will be receiving the Microsoft and the DevTown certificate by 3rd August morning. Okay, now that certificate might be sent to your spam emails as well. So before messaging me after 3rd, okay, do not message me on 3rd as well. If you have not received the DevTown or the Microsoft certificate by 4th, then email it to us on certificate@devtown.in. Okay, certificate@devtown.in. Email it to us right over there, and we will help you guys out with that. Those certificates can be shareable. Absolutely, yes. Most of our students share it on LinkedIn itself. Okay, so are you guys able to understand about the criteria of the first 2 certificates? Could you please let me know when are you going to get the DevTown and the Microsoft certificate, guys? Please do let me know, guys. When are you going to get the DevTown and the Microsoft certificate? First 2 certificates, when are you going to get? 3rd August morning. Okay. Wait till then properly. It takes us time to compare your attendance, take up the attendance with YouTube, make sure everybody was present or not. And the criteria is 6 or 7 attendance. Okay. 6 or 7 attendance to get the certificate. Now let's come back to the next 2 certificates, guys. The Google certificate and the Amazon certificate. Are you guys able to understand this? The next 2 certificates, guys, the Google certificate and the Amazon certificate, guys. Okay. Now, usually what we do is we take up your projects as submissions. We check the projects, whether you have completed the project or not. And on the basis of that, we provide the certificates. But because right now, keeping the boot camps free of cost, we are not able to afford people to actually check up the projects. That is the problem that we are currently facing. So due to that reason itself, what we have done is we'll be providing you guys with a small task. Okay, somebody from DevTown will be reaching out to you guys till the 5th of August. Okay, so they might reach out to you tomorrow, they might reach out to you day after tomorrow, they might reach out to you till 4th of August itself, guys. Okay, those students who will be completing the small task, the task will not take more than 5 minutes or 10 minutes, guys. The task will not take more than 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Okay, those students will be completing the task. Only those students will be getting the Amazon and the Google certificate that will be sent on the 5th of August morning. On the 5th of August morning, those certificates will be sent. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Hello, sir. Yesterday I paid 500 rupees out of 7,500 rupees as my pre-registration fees for my full stack training. So 7,000 plus GST is my balance amount to complete my full stack fee. Am I right? It is 7,000 plus GST. Okay. Hello. I hope that answers your question. It is 7,000 plus GST itself. Sahu, I've just told you guys right now, they will start reaching out to you guys from tomorrow itself, not today. Okay, so from tomorrow onwards, they will start reaching out to you guys. They will be giving you a small task right over there. If you complete that task, so depending upon which team is reaching out to you, maybe that might be a hiring task. For example, currently we are hiring for a lot of different positions right now. So if they are reaching out for that, that might be the task that is there to help us connect with your clubs or something like that, or provide us a particular entry into your college, or help us organize an event in your college itself, a free event or something like that. A simple task will be there. It will not take you more than 5 to 10 minutes to complete that task. Okay, those students will be completing the task, will be getting certificates on 5th of August morning. Okay, 5th of August morning itself. Could you guys please let me know when is the DevTown and Microsoft certificate going to be sent to you guys? And when is the Google and Amazon certificate going to be sent to you guys? Please let me know. Could you guys please let me know when is the Microsoft and DevTown certificate going to be sent to you guys? And when is the Google and Amazon certificate going to be sent to you guys? Good. Awesome, guys. 5th August, guys. Google and Amazon certificate, 5th August. And your DevTown and Microsoft certificate, 3rd August itself. It might come anywhere between that, but the latest time that I've given you guys is 5th of August. The second particular thing that you guys need to remember is for getting the DevTown and the Microsoft certificate, you just have to be patiently waiting. 6 to 7 attendance, whoever is having, they will be receiving that attendance on their email ID. If you're not able to find it, first check up your spam emails. First check up your spam emails, guys. That is the first step. If you're still not able to find it on 3rd of August, then email it to us on certificate@devtown.in. For Google and Amazon certificate, somebody from DevTown will be reaching out to you guys, will be helping you guys right over there itself, will be providing you guys with a small task. If you are completing that task, then on 5th of August, your Google and your Amazon certificates will be sent to you guys. Okay? Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please let me know. Okay, guys, awesome. So now that has been done right over here, guys, then certificate, how you will be getting, where you will be getting, everything has been told to you guys. Try to please implement the project on your own, guys. Otherwise, it is of no help to anybody. I'll be providing you guys with the attendance right now, guys. Again, from yesterday, still we are having a certain seat that is remaining. Is anybody still interested for the training and internship? Is there somebody right now is still interested for the training and internship? Can you guys please let me know? Yesterday, I told you guys about the training and internship, right? Is there somebody till now that is interested for the training and internship, guys? And the meanwhile, I'm creating a attendance. If somebody is present that wants to enroll and hasn't enrolled yesterday, could he or she please let me know that? See, if you're not interested, it's totally fine. There's no issues in that. Anybody who's interested, who hasn't registered up till this point of time, could you guys please let me know? So if somebody is still interested for the training and internship, guys, I'm going to provide you guys with the registration link right now. If you're still interested, we still have somewhere around 2 seats that are still remaining. So we have added extra seat because one of the international students for which I reserved the seat, he decided not to enroll. So we got extra seat from right over there. So like I said, guys, if you are still interested in the training and internship, I've provided you guys with the registration link. Do register for the program itself, guys. So the registration link is in the live chat. I've already pinned it up. Nevertheless, I'll be giving you guys the attendance right now for the day 8. Okay. Like I said, guys, if you're still interested for the guaranteed training and internship, I've provided you guys with the registration link. Please do make sure that you are able to complete your pre-registration today itself. Okay. One more thing, guys, listen to me very carefully. The name that you're going to enter in today's attendance, that is the name that will be showing up on your certificates as well. Please listen to this very carefully. Do not message to me, sir, my name is wrong, this is wrong, that is wrong. Whatever you will mention as your full name, that will be the name that will be mentioned on your certificates as well. So if your name is very long, please shorten it. Otherwise, we'll just go out of the entire certificate itself, guys. So please, if your name is very long, just put up your abbreviations or your first name, that's it, or first name, last name. Do not mention your name of four fasters. I've seen people mentioning like Shaurya, Rama, something, Sinha. Please do not do that. Just mention your own name itself right over here, because we can't put your entire family tree on your certificate itself. Okay. Secondly, if you are interested, if and only if you are interested for the training and internship, the guaranteed training and internship, only then mark one of these options itself. Otherwise, I'm just putting up another option right over here, that is none. I don't want a also for the certificate as well. I know many of the people who are going to come up right now, they must have not listened to me, so I'm just going to mark another question right over here, guys. That is basically going to tell them how they are going to receive their certificates. Okay, so DevTown and Microsoft certificate will be sent on 3rd UGUST August only to people with 6 to 7 days of net ATD and DNCE attendance. And then for your Microsoft and Google, sorry, I'm very sorry, Google and Amazon certificate, Google and Amazon certificate mentioned for someone from DevTown will be reaching out to you and will be giving a small task to complete. If you do that task, then by 5th, you will be given the gift. Okay, required. Okay, that's done. I've put up everything. So, if and only if you're interested in the guaranteed 1 month internship as well as these like live training and internship for the entire program, then mention which particular program you're interested in. Otherwise, just mention no, I don't want it. So that those who are interested, if you are still having the seats, will just reach out to you guys. Will help you guys out with the same. Otherwise, we'll not. And then for the certificates, I've just mentioned right over here because I want to make sure everybody has seen how to get the certificates. Okay. So now that I've created your day 8 attendance, I'll just open it up. I'll send you guys the attendance link right now. Okay. Please do fill up your attendance properly, guys. The attendance will now be sent on in the live chat. Also, I provided you guys with the registration link for the training and internship. So right over here, guys, I will provide you guys with the registration link, guys, as you're sorry, the attendance link. Please do make sure that you guys are able to complete the attendance properly, guys. Okay, you guys are able to attend the attendance properly. Okay. Also, the registration link for the guaranteed internship has already been provided to you guys in the live chat. So those who are interested, please do complete your registration for the same. Okay, because the last 2 seats are there. Even after that, there's no seats left. That is the reason why I'm just reminding you guys. Okay, the attendance link is there in the live chat. I hope to see you guys in the next class. That is going to start from 8:15, guys. That is the cloud computing with AWS. I will be continuing from right over there. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, guys. Bye, guys. Bye. Bye.